The world is obsessed with the roar, the stage, the trophy, the loud explosion of success. But what if the greatest power in the universe isn't found in the thunder, but in the heart that refuses to break when the world goes quiet? The myth of the loud win. We have been conditioned to believe that God only moves in the shout. We look for him in the massive breakthroughs, the public promotions, and the dramatic turnarounds. We think that if it isn't loud, it isn't Lord. But there is a hidden dimension of the kingdom called quiet strength. It is the power to endure a season of silence without losing your song. It is the ability to walk through a fire and not smell like smoke. This strength doesn't demand an audience. It doesn't need a like on social media. It doesn't need to be proven. Quiet strength is the internal steel that holds you upright when everyone else is falling apart. To thank God for this is to realize that the greatest miracle isn't the mountain moving. It's the fact that you are still standing in front of it, unshakable. The power of the interior God rarely does his deepest work in the earthquake. Look at the prophet Elijah in 1 Kings 19:11-12. Then a great and powerful wind tore the mountains apart, but the Lord was not in the wind. After the wind there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. After the earthquake came a fire, and after the fire came a gentle whisper. The power was in the whisper. God's ultimate strength is often low frequency. Consider the promise in Isaiah 30:15. In quietness and in trust shall be your strength. This is the divine paradox. Your strength isn't found in your striving, your arguing, or your loud defense. It is found in your settledness. It is the peace of Jesus sleeping in the back of a boat while a hurricane raged. He didn't need to shout to be powerful. He was powerful because he was at rest. And look at 1 Peter 3:4, which describes a quiet and gentle spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. In a world of noise, God is looking for the silent fortress, the architecture of the unseen. Here is the deep revelation. Loud victories change your situation, but quiet strength changes your nature. A loud victory is a gift, but quiet strength is a growth. When you thank God for the ability to stay calm under pressure, to remain kind under attack, and to stay faithful in the dark, you are thanking him for Christ-likeness. This is the strength that can't be taken away by a bad economy or a broken relationship. It's an internal well that never runs dry. You are no longer a victim of what happens to you. You are a victor in how you respond to it. The silence isn't an absence of power, it is the concentration of it, the challenge of the deep roots. Today, stop waiting for the shout to prove that God is with you. Stop measuring your progress by your noise, your mission. Identify one area of your life that feels quiet or heavy right now. Stop the striving. Quit trying to force a loud result. Thank him for the steel. Say, Father, thank you for the quiet strength you are building in me. Thank you for the peace that doesn't make sense and the resolve that doesn't need an audience. Stand still. As Exodus 14:13 says, do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. You don't need to scream to be heard in heaven, and you don't need to win a trophy to be a champion in the kingdom. Rest in the quiet. Build in the secret. Your strength is deep and your Father sees it all.